candle. Anyway, we're gonna paint a candle today because it's the first of Artvent. You're right, Artvent. That means I'm gonna publish one art video every day of Advent. And I'm so excited. I hope it inspires you to also do some little art projects in December. And let's get right started with a candle drawing or painting. So I'm using acrylic color, as you can see. I'm just adding the plain red here. I'm not mixing the color just yet. And damn, this music is so distracting. Sorry guys, I gotta switch it. This is better. So yeah, I'm adding some drops on the left and on the right side. I'm also doing more than one coating so that the color from the paper doesn't shine through. I'm using yellow, white and red for the shine of the flame that will spread through the page. I'm only mixing the color with a real tiny bit of water so that it is has very bright colors and applies to the page. When we go to the outside, I use a dryer brush so that the strokes are lighter. The first circles around the place where the flame will be I do with yellow color. Then I go to orange and then I go to white. I'm using a little bit more wet color on the inner circles. Next up we have to guarantee that this candle kind of looks three-dimensional and not flat like a pancake. So I'm trying to add some highlights with the pink I mixed. Right now the highlights look way too extreme, but it will all look better when we blend this with some mid-tone between the red and the pink. Trust me, I've done this before. See? It's all coming together. It starts to not look like stupid. So yeah, why do I have this light area there on top? It's because of the flame of the candle. It also lights through the wax of the candle and has light on the upper area. So that's what I'm trying to go for. I'm using some brown to paint the wick, but then I'm realizing it's not strong enough, so I'm adding some black. I didn't want to use black at first because I didn't want it to pop too much into my eye, the color, but the mixture of it worked just very well. With the flame I struggled a little bit because I have kept this area without color so far, so I needed to add some white to cover the blue of the background. It is time to add some fir branches! So I just used my bottled green, but it wasn't very strong, so I had to go over it several times, also to add some light and shadow. So I wanted the upper side of the fir branches to be lighter than the bottom part, so that the impression is, that the light is falling on the upper part of the branches. I've mixed my bottled green with some dark blue, so that I have an even darker green now, which I added to the bottom parts. And then I added some lighter parts to the top again. But I also sprinkled some light parts on the bottom too, so that it looks more natural. I'm still not completely happy with the appearance of the flame, so I'm apparently painting it white for some reason. Oh yeah, and there I'm doing a little oopsie. Doesn't look very good. In my mind it looked better. I wanted it to be some sort of reflection. But I just ended up deleting it. Next I want to kind of have some drops even on the front side of the candle, but it didn't look very good. So I just went over it with some red. And yeah. I'm working tone and tone when the color is still not right yet, so I can get nice gradients. And I was still trying so hard to make this flame look good somehow. I wasn't sure if there was red on the inside of the flame or if it had to be lighter. And it all came together when I added this white paint splotch there and worked into the orange. It somehow just suddenly looked good. I'm adding some glitter acrylic colors to my palette, just because I had it at home, but I don't think it is necessary for the whole card to look good. My acrylic paint didn't have a lot of glitter particles, so I really had to use a lot of paint there. Yeah, that's how it turned out. I think it looks pretty decent. I would give this to someone. Maybe I will. And if you like the motif, feel free to do something similar. I don't know if the gold was really needed here. I think it also looks good without. Cindy out!